What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank. I want to show you guys something real quick. Just something small. Something small, right? Y'all know how African American, I made a video about this before, right? But I'm just gonna do it again, right? Y'all know how African American, one of the most culturally significant foods in the African American community are black eyed peas, right? Black eyed peas. We actually eat our black eyed peas, you know, during like New Year's, like we usually eat them during a significant, you know, time, like to recognize something significant, right? Something special. I just want to show you where we got that from, okay? I want you to look inside this bucket right here. What do you see here? What is this? Black eyed peas, right? See, in Nigeria, they call these white beans, right? They call these white. Am I correct? You call these white beans, right?
Beans.
What do you call these?
White beans.
White beans. Okay. They call them white beans, but we call them black eyed peas, right? That's what we call them, black eyed peas, simply because they have the little black pit. So, and then here in Nigeria, the white bean, right? The white bean is also a bean that is eaten, you know, during to signify a significant time, you know, significant event, to recognize something significant, and is also a staple in the Nigerians' diet. We actually got our culture of eating the black eyed peas from Nigeria, you see, along with rice and beans. Rice and beans is what they eat on a daily basis here. That's a staple food. Rice and beans. Rice and beans. What we put on our rice and beans? Slap some hot sauce on it. That's what they do. But they slap their, you know, more concentrated death pepper sauce on it. Right? So I say to make this small video just to show you that a lot of the things that we do as African Americans that we can't really explain the origin of is because it's things that we've continued to pass along culturally, even though they took our culture away, they took our language, they took a lot of our traditions. We still held on to a lot of it. We just got to the point to where we're doing stuff and we don't even know why we're doing it. We just do it, and we just say that's African American culture because we know nobody else eat black eyed peas like us. Nobody makes the black eyed peas significant like us. Everybody eats black eyed peas because of us, right? Like the rice, you know, how we used to use rice and peas. We used to cornrow these into our hair. It wasn't just rice. We cornrow these beans into our hair so we have something to eat, you know, while we was running away, you know, from the plantation, things like that. So I just wanted to make this short video and just show you that the foods that we eat, the things that we hold so dear as African Americans, we're holding on to these things because that's part of our African culture. What makes us Africans. It makes us unique as a group of people. Just like corn is like an Indian thing, right? That's their thing. Haggis is a European thing. They eat haggis and they put jello in their salad. That's a European thing. And they don't season their chicken. That's a European or any meat at all. That's their thing. We season our stuff and we eat white beans. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and give these dogs and this goat some of these damn beans. Look at the goats, man. They're like, yeah. You know, give them some damn beans. The dogs are actually going to eat those beans. Y'all going to eat those? Ridiculous. You know, dogs ain't anything out here. Oh, here comes the other goat. They know what's up. Even the goats like white beans. That's what's up. How about that? But anyway, I didn't know if any of you guys knew that. But yes, a lot of our cultural foods is just African food. And of course, they have their own version of greens. It tastes just like our greens, collard greens. It's just a different variant over here that they eat. It actually grows. The green, it actually grows right outside of my gate, my fence here, the natural greens. So greens, yams, what we call yams. The only reason we start calling that tuber a yam is because it looks similar to the yams we used to eating here. And then of course the Caribbeans, they got a hold of the yams. Some of our culture still had the regular yam that eaten here traditionally in Africa, but most of the Caribbean was able to hold on to those yams. And have those yams, and us African Americans, we end up using the yam itself, the actual tuber yam, instead of the white potato. The white potato is a white person thing, even though we do white potatoes, and that the white potato would be a replacement for fufu or pounded yam, because we didn't have the yam to make the pounded yam. So we pound the potato, we pound the yam. Right? So you just got to think about the cultural connection that we have with each other. Now, we didn't lose all of our culture. White people didn't take everything from us. They took a lot. They took a lot, but they didn't take everything. Okay? So I hope you guys learned some. Those who didn't know, now you know. Okay? So that's all I got for now, guys. Afro Think Tank, learn some, teach them. I'm out.